21 Alive First Alert Forecast.
It's been quite a stretch of cooler than average temperatures. Look at the temperature trend over the past 7 days. So last Tuesday, nearly 20 degrees below average at 55 degrees. And then we kind of stayed in the upper 50s to low 60s for the rest of the week. This past weekend, beautiful, right? Dry, nice, but nonetheless still below average. So when are we going to get out of the blue is the question that many of you have. Maybe not even this week. I mean, we're likely going to see temperatures below average through probably this upcoming Sunday. It isn't until Monday of next week that we might finally start to see temperatures back into the low 80s. So this streak, yes, is quite stubborn in some ways. But here's a look at that temperature outlook for the last day of the month into early June. Warmer than average temperatures. Now, slightly warmer, but warmer nonetheless, with what's looking likely dry conditions across much of Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky. Point south, like in Kentucky and Tennessee. These are areas that kind of need to dry out after all of the storms recently. But locally, this could mean that we're under an abnormally dry designation from the drought monitor over the next couple of weeks. If we don't get any substantial rain, I wouldn't even be surprised to see some areas in Indiana added to a moderate drought. I know that sounds strange to say, but not everyone has seen the same amount of rain over the past 2 to 3 weeks. There are some regions, particularly south and east of Fort Wayne, that really could use about a good ½ inch to 1.5 inches of rainfall, which may not even be coming this week or next. So it is going to be a pretty dry period here, I would say, for at least the next 6 to 10 days, maybe a little bit longer. Satellite and radar does show what looks to be a very weak system moving north and eastward that will initially bring with it some increased cloud cover. Then we'll be seeing a little bit of rain, but that really is the key word here, a little bit. Into Tuesday and Wednesday, the 2-day total may end up being less than ½ inch for just about everywhere, with most of the heavy rain near the Gulf. Future track shows mostly cloudy skies expected through about mid-morning tomorrow. So not totally gloomy. There's still an opportunity to see a few sunbreaks, but there'll be lots of clouds around too, thanks to that system to our south. That could trigger a few showers too into the, I would say, late afternoon to mid-evening. That's not going to amount to much. We're talking about maybe 1/10 or so of an inch. It's this next round, and really final round for this week, that is likely going to be bringing with it another about 1/4 to maybe ½ inch of rain, depending on how heavy some of these showers and maybe even rumbles of thunder can be Wednesday morning. I think Future Track may be overzealous in bringing some of the heaviest rain through our area, but nonetheless, it's our best opportunity, I think, for some widespread rainfall. This will lift north from essentially south to north throughout the morning and afternoon Wednesday, and then eventually moving into southern Michigan as it does so, drying us out, keeping us pretty cloudy though into Thursday. This is all to say that through the end of the day tomorrow, we're not looking at much rain. So don't cancel plans if you have them tomorrow. We're still looking pretty good, even if it's likely going to rain a little bit in the evening. It's really Wednesday morning that we have our best chance at seeing more widespread rain, which puts us again at a total of about ½ inch or less across the area through Wednesday, and then slowly clearing out into Thursday. Partly sunny, 71 by that point. 76 degrees. There's a slight shower chance in the afternoon on Friday. It's a pretty small one, about 20-30%. So most of the day actually looks pretty sunny and dry. 74 on Saturday, 75 on Sunday. A beautiful, nearly perfect weekend with the low humidity. We're back to the low 80s by early next week, and overnight low temperatures will be in the 50s. So still looking at some pretty cool nights ahead, but at least daytime temperatures look to be getting consistently warmer as we start to wrap up May and start June.
Looks pretty good, Matt. Thank you.